Alright, sorry about that. For some reason my phone was not wanting to connect. I'm not actually using data right now. I'm on Denny's Wi-Fi, so yeah, it's not the charge. It's just like it just went really weird for a couple minutes. Yeah. When this battery starts running out, we can put it back on yours. So Sonia's back for the people who are asking. What you guys missed was the Denny's manager coming by and asking about the progress on this, and I had informed him that we had like hundreds of people watching on live stream. So yeah, they're being like really accommodating, and they seem like actually kind of interested in this too. So like, I guess I think it's publicity for them, like especially like knowing that people are watching. Like honestly, we're not buying a lot right now because like somebody had offered to pay for our bill, and we gave it to the person who is in charge of the GoFundMe for the House of Pies place, but she left and she forgot to leave that person's information. So yeah, we're waiting for her to be able to contact us back and get us that person's information. Seashell is over here kind of taking a nap. She's sleeping. We got people taking naps, which that was what this booth was designated for. Yeah. Yeah, it's like it's the adrenaline. Yeah, honestly, I once stayed up 4 days in a row waiting for an update for a game because they kept pushing it back. Yeah, eventually after that, like me and a friend started taking shifts and like promised to wake each other up for that update. But the thing is, like, it was a huge update. Like, and like the first people to meet areas get like one time that only one person ever gets like a specific like title and achievement for it. So like we were like waiting to get into these areas. So we were like up for 4 days before we started taking shifts. So I've done a 4-day thing for a video game once. So this right now this isn't actually that bad. I had 3 cups of coffee so far, so I'm doing pretty well. And I took my migraine medicine, so the headache I was having is going away. Yeah, we're getting some progress over there. Like, wow. Rose Tyler! Doctor Who's fans! It looks like we have a Dan fan here too. A Dan picture. Kind of does. You're right. They say you look like Rose Tyler. Her. I don't know her name. I know her name. They're saying you look kind of like Rose Tyler from Doctor Who. They're saying you look kind of like Rose Tyler from Doctor Who. Oh, Seashell's back in the lake. Oh yeah, Seashell. Somebody was asking about you, and then I got totally sidetracked. Seashell is the person who was the liaison for me when I was driving down when I had not enough connectivity to be able to stream, but I was still able to like at least call. Like I gave her some updates on where I am, and she's the one who offered to house me if we ever sleep, which might not happen for a while. They're asking if Cipher was in your dreams. Phil Cipher was in your dreams.
I didn't actually sleep. I just laid down and rested for a little bit. It usually takes me well over an hour to get to sleep.
Mm-hmm. need like an hour to mull over my anxieties from the past 10 years of my life before I can sleep.
It's weird. It isn't even me thinking about anxieties. It's just getting comfortable to the point where I can sleep. And it's like it always
For
takes
me, it's
around
like
an
I
hour.
can't turn off my mind. Like when I try to sleep, it's just like an hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours.
What
just
time
like
is it here?
every single thing that ever went wrong.
What time is it here, guys?
We're flipping off a puzzle piece now. Something about a corner of this piece. So, I guess what's up with the corner? Oh, a very tiny little line on the corner. That's why we're flipping off the piece.
Just take everything apart, start from scratch.
Wait, could that maybe fit this hat?
Oh my god, yes.
Wait, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It might fit the hat.
Ah, sad
May...
face. Wait.
Or what
wait.
about the corner of the arm?
And that is more sad face. Right here.
Or the corner of the shoulder area?
Your shoulder.
No, it wouldn't work in the shoulder. I can't actually see the piece very well. It probably goes somewhere in that. It might go somewhere in that general area, though. Maybe we should keep that over here in very vague, tiny little bits of black pieces. Oh yeah. When I ran out yesterday, my hat, I only had my Ingress pins on my hat, but I also had this pin I had bought and I had it around my bag, but I put it on my hat because I was just like, I guess I'm part of the tracking society now for tracking the Cipher clues. So I was just like, this fits, I should put it on my hat. And these are just pins for Ingress. That's it. That's the game Niantic made for Pokemon, and that's the base they used for all the Pokestops, basically.
Feel my shoulders, they're vibrating.
I think you might need to sleep a little bit. Some people in here are just like, when you're literally on the edge of your seat watching a jigsaw puzzle get assembled. I understand. Alright.
How many are left?
We have one. I think only one person left, so I think it's Portsmouth. We have a sleeper.
Right now. How many are left?
I think,
We don't really have enough room to have everyone active.
yeah, not everybody can be.
There's 10 like at the table area.
Yeah, I think there's 7 active right now.
Well, there's
Oh, 11 at the table.
Oh,
11 at the table.
and we started off at 41. Got 6.
we are at a Denny's. I don't know where you live, but in America, most Denny's are 24 hours. So we moved to a Denny's, and we talked to manager about it, and they were super accommodating. They got this huge space for us, and they got us a little booth for the people who are taking breaks or were sleeping. Who was it that said they had a battery in their car, by the way? That should probably be gotten eventually.
What?
Somebody said they had rechargeable batteries in their car. I think it was this guy. That should probably be gotten.
I have a blanket, that helps, anything. A blanket and a pillow, that's about it.
No, Jason's not here right now. Jason left a little after we got the puzzle. Well, actually, this is a really big Denny's. We're taking up they put us near the back of it, and so we kind of almost have like this little back room to ourselves, and like there's this whole other part of the Denny's that is just everybody else is mostly sitting in like the whole other part of the Denny's. So we have a lot more room here than we did at the House of Pies. So we were just like, we should have done this a while ago. And we have a lot of room to work here. We have a lot of room to move around, to table, to screen. So I had that happen, and it ended up being your Sprite, and I was just like, that's not water.
Story of my life. That's not water.
It was really bad because I was expecting water, and I hate soda. I hate soda too, so it was like
I once had a
somebody said it's like they think it's probably like 6,180 pieces for like 618. That's what somebody had said about how many pieces it is. We haven't counted. We've been consumed with other things.
How does none of it?
The Price is Right. I used to love that show. Did you ever watch The Price is Right?
My mom did.
I loved that show. I had the video game too.
It's a video.
I had the video game of The Price is Right. Like, who has a video game of that? Like, besides me?
It's really depressing.
That is depressing. I was literally like,
I think I knew somebody who had the video game.
I was literally like a 12-year-old little child who was like playing The Price is Right at home. Like, what was I doing with my life? Like, why?
You were learning the prices of household products, and now you know what things should cost.
That was like my favorite thing to do as a kid. Like, I want to know how much this dishwasher costs.
I was thinking that this somebody posted that the clues are looking a lot like a Giver's Consolation, so I was thinking maybe this might lead to Oregon, and then Oregon would be where the statue is in the forest. Because honestly, ever since that episode aired, I've been like researching and stuff, and I with barely everything to go on, I had logicked it into thinking that the statue is probably in the Willamette Forest in Oregon, because that's around where Gravity Falls would have been if it was a real town. And there was a couple of other reasons, but I can't recall right now. But like, I had bought maps, huge maps that were like literally the size of my bed and stuff like that. So like, I don't remember where I was going with this. Somebody posted something in the chat. But anyways, I think probably like the most likely place would be somewhere in Oregon, because the statue, if it's already placed, it needs to be somewhere really secluded. Otherwise, somebody's going to come across it accidentally. Like how the person in the Cal Arts place came across that clue accidentally like a week earlier and posted it without knowing what it was. If it does lead to Oregon, if there's anything physical, and if it leads directly from here to Oregon and there's anything physical to take, I was thinking like, oh, I could drive the clue up to Santa Rosa at least, and then somebody who can investigate immediately can meet me there and go the rest of the way, because I do have a few plans at Oregon, but it's not until this Friday. So Friday was when I was going to leave and drive up to Oregon. I kind of hope the statue's found by then, and it's big enough to be left where it is, because that means I can just know exactly where it is, go right up, and get my selfies with it. people ask, I guess Disney follower to if that's directed at me. I'm 25 and I almost hit 6. I'm old enough to keep forgetting how old I am. This is not the first time this has happened this year. I live in North Cal too, and yeah, I'm taking a trip to Oregon. It's like a 9 to 10 hour drive, but I did this 7-hour drive, so I was just like, well, I was gonna do this 9-hour drive to Oregon anyways next week, so what's the difference? I guess like I actually I can still afford to go next week too, and I might still go just to like see the Pokemon because I don't think I can get my hotel to call it back. It depends where the crews go and everything, honestly. But if I do still go, like if anybody wants to meet, like I was planning on like basing myself in Eureka for like 2 days, so like there could be like a meetup and like or something. I might change that though. Depending on where the statue ends up, I might not go to Eureka if it's found. But that's a thought. Yeah, we have tried the black light on the pieces. There is invisible text. There is invisible text on the pieces. That it has been confirmed. We just don't know what it is yet. So we need to. We have the number 17. That's it. So sets. Once we get this solved, I think they said there's black light ink, invisible ink on the front and back. So I have a really nice black light over there, a big, nice, like decently big one, not a little pen one. So once we get it solved, we can like really carefully stream and photograph just going over the front slowly, and we're probably going to end up taping the thing together or getting puzzle glue from Walmart or something, and then we're going to flip it over and we're going to blacklight the back. So I think probably the front has some sort of hidden message, and the back might have coordinates. So maybe the coordinates lead to another locked sort of case that the hidden message gives or maybe the hidden message, maybe the coordinates lead to a locked case, and maybe Philbricks is the code for that, like how Pines was for the Piedmont Park one, and maybe the hidden message is where people have to take that clue afterwards. I don't know. There's a lot of ways this can go, honestly. There's a lot of ways this can go. No, we don't have to pour lemon juice. We have a black light.
They're not in any way recognizable as a different letter.
Like Nick Cage, Nick Cage from that movie. Yeah. We don't have to do that though. People are already starting to try to figure out where the 17 line up in coordinates. The thing is, the coordinates are complicated. That can go anywhere. That's way too vast of a search.
Yeah, you guys need to chill.
Oh man, I'm gonna need to catch up on Steven Universe once this is over. I'm gonna need to catch up on Steven Universe once this is over. I missed last 3 episodes. Yeah, if people want to go to sleep and come back in a few hours, we're probably still going to be solving this. We still need to get all these pieces that actually have stuff on them to fit together. And then we have the sea of yellow. That's going to be fun. And I still think this is going to actually make 2 puzzles.
No.
What time is it here now, guys? What time is it here now?
250, no, 220.
3:04, guys. 3:04 a.m.
Wait, no, I'm reading them. I'm fucking retarded. Okay. That's good.
24 hours ago was when I was finally starting to tell myself, like, no, you need to go to sleep to really get ready to go. I'm glad I looked away from the chat. Apparently they're spoiling Steven Universe. But apparently it's also getting really crazy, so I'm looking forward to catching up on those episodes. Yeah, Pokemon Go. I play Pokemon Go. I was previously one of the strongest trainers in my city. Team Mystic.
Valor. Valor.
I'm Mystic. It's Valor.
No one's instinct. Go away.
Hey, I'm instinct, so hello.
I think the whole rivalry is really funny in my city. Like, in my city, it's like a joke kind of rivalry, but like, everybody's just, it's Valor, and like, oh, look, there's a thing over there, and then everybody like goes together. Nobody cares about the teams really. It's all just like a joke.
In my town, we have like 4 people that we're battling Mystic. It's Valor against Mystic in my town. We keep bumping into the same people over and over, and we're just like hitting each other in front of each other.
I actually, like, my second day, the first like group of people I bumped into that actually started talking to were Instinct. Like, and I hung out with them for a while, long enough that like we actually like kind of got to be friends, and so I am in their Facebook group chat for their team Instinct. So I'm like, I'm the mystic person in the Instinct group chat. So, and I have friends that are Valor, but like a lot of the people I know are like really chill with it, especially the people around my campus. Like we have the whole your team this, but it's like it's all the jokes in my city. So like a lot of the time, I don't know how it is in other cities, but in mine at least, if you see a rare Pokemon, you tell everybody around you where it is. You don't ask what team they are, you just tell them.
I go to Santa Monica Pier, and there's over 2,000 people at 12 o'clock, and they stay there till 5 a.m.
I went to that San Francisco crawl that was it apparently got like so big, like there was a news story online about it, and the San Francisco police were like monitoring areas, and like there was a chopper overhead making sure like nothing like got too crazy and stuff.
You know, has been fucked up. Someone set a war, and I went there and I saw too many of my ex-boyfriends. Like, literally, like, I can't Pokemon Go in my area. I run into too many people. Like,
yeah, but I have a friend who I got to join Mystic, and she's like she dresses like really nice, kind of really girly, with like makeup and everything, so she looks really nice. She was just sitting in a park playing, repeatedly taking over this Valor guy's gym. So eventually, like, this guy jumps up and is like, Mystic, why are you stop taking my gym? And he walked past her like 5 times and never suspected it was her, because she was dressed all nice and totally girly with makeup. He just thought he didn't associate with her Pokemon at all. So like a lot of guys just like think it's totally nerd girls, and like she's a total nerd, but like she looks like she's not. So she posted that on her Facebook. Like, it was really funny. She was trying so hard not to laugh as he just kept going past her, like just not at all suspecting. When I went to San Francisco for the crawl, the first place I went was the pier, and there were so many Magikarp. And within like the first 2 minutes I was at the pier, I caught a Dratini. And there was like lures like everywhere. The Denny's we went to is... Which Denny's did we go to? It was 2100 something. Sunny... Yeah.
something like 6100.
Yes, it was... I remember it was like 00 something.
We're on Sunset.
Sunset, that's it. There's 2100 or 6100. I don't quite remember, but look for Denny's on Sunset. There's apparently two, but one of them should match those numbers, so if people want to join in, if they can, try to at least buy a coffee from Denny's because they're being really accommodating with this. But that crawl in San Francisco was awesome. Like, all the local businesses were participating. Like, the Razor store was doing, like, giveaways. Like tons of giveaways. And then there was, like, once it got to be the evening, like, bars were, like, there was this one bar that was, like, totally decked the whole place out in Pokemon. Like, they were playing the Pokemon theme music and stuff over speakers. They had, like, an episode going in the corner. Like, all their dishes and all their drinks were, like, Pokemon themed. And if you had certain Pokemon, you got free drinks. If you had an Aerodactyl, you'd get a free Bloody Mary, I remember, and I was just like, I never had a Bloody Mary. I was just so sad I didn't have an Aerodactyl because I've always wanted to try one.
A Bloody Mary?
Yeah.
That's strange mojitos.
Yeah, but if you have a Snorlax, you would get free champagne. I have a Snorlax, so I got free champagne. And they had team-themed Jello shots. And, like, I already love blue raspberry, like, everything. So the Team Mystic with blue raspberry, I'm just like, yes. And a lot of businesses were doing, like, discounts if you were certain levels, or if you had certain CP of Pokemon, or even if you just, like, said you were a trainer. It was a huge thing. Like, there was so much. That was a really big event. There's another smaller crawl, I guess today now, in San Francisco. I think it starts around noon. I think it's like, it's gonna run really late because it's gonna turn into a bar crawl. I had thought, like, this was gonna be a quick thing and I'd be driving back in the morning. I was thinking actually stopping in San Francisco on the way to do that crawl. I don't think that's happening now. But that's okay. But I caught a lot of squirrels too. Oh yeah, and then up in my region, you can catch a lot of water types if you go around like lakes and stuff. But there's tons of grass types, so Bulbasaurs are really popular where I live.
Okay, right in front of my house, because there's just a fuck ton of Onyx everywhere.
Yeah, I heard rock and stone types are really popular here, which is really rare up there. So like, once
Onyx
there's
needs to go away. Onyx is really everywhere. Onyx is taking over my life.
nobody has Onyx where I live. Like, there's a few people who managed to get it somehow, but like, it's really rare. Like, very few people have it. They probably hatched it. So like, there's a few Charmanders that popped up, but I found like, I started with a Charmander and I found a total of 2 so far. Yeah, I heard that, and I found like 3 Geodudes while we were at the pie place. Once
Geodudes and Rhinoceros and Pidgeys are everywhere.
Rhinoceros and Pidgeys are everywhere up there too, but like, that's not stuff that pops up there. Like we also have a lot of fairy types in our area.
I wish I could show you my Pokemon. I have strong effort.
Yeah, like I was one of the strongest trainers in my area until really recently. I started falling behind when I got really bad migraine one day and couldn't go on and play. And then this is really putting me behind on my training. But that's okay. It's totally worth it. Yeah, I chose Charmander. And then I made another account on my iPad when I heard trading was going to become a thing, and I chose a Pikachu on that one. Because when I first made my first account, the whole Pikachu as an option wasn't a thing that was well known yet. Oh, I guess it's somebody's birthday somewhere.
Always somebody's birthday somewhere.
I don't know if they meant in the chat or somewhere over here. I don't know. I'm oblivious to all the conversations around me. It's hard enough for me to hear one conversation. I can't hear all the others. Like, we are getting some progress on Bill over here. Look at that. Look at this guy. We have Bill progress.
I found a thing. So, all of the Bill pieces are smooth, as if made in a computer, whereas all the Cipher pieces are fuzzy, as if it's the Sharpie bled a little, you know? That's how I've been sorting.
It might be two puzzles. It might actually be two puzzles then.
Or it could be just Bill and a message.
Well, I don't know how that message is going to fit with all the yellow pieces. I've been saying this the whole time. I think it might be two puzzles.
Yeah, we need to like do some yoga, like
That hurts. My back hurts so much.
I'm going to throw it over here. There's a good spot over there to do yoga. Like open spot. Yep, we're making progress. I don't know if you... I might need coffee.
Yeah.
I believe we have 14 people here. Actively working right now are 7. Have Sonia here, re-energizing. Have over there Nat. She's doing something. And I'm streaming. They're singing Bohemian Rhapsody in the thing. They're doing the Bohemian Rhapsody. I can never pronounce that.
How does it start? It's like
I'm not super familiar with the song, but my only memories are my only like times I actually heard it was me and my friend and his friend drunk at a karaoke bar singing it together, doing a duet, and me at a New Year's party with like 20 people playing it on Rock Band. Like 20 people were singing it, and I was trying to sing along because I kind of knew the words while I was doing the guitar.
that's my favorite part.
I know bits and pieces here and there, but like I don't know the whole thing because I've never really tried to learn.
I saw Panic at the Disco do a cover of it live, and it was the best thing I've ever seen. So good. That's fine. Like. I don't know how I'm so awake yet.
It's the adrenaline. It's the adrenaline.
It is. It's the coffee, the adrenaline. I feel like I got a
Isn't it like endorphins that are like the happy chemicals, endorphins? Those can keep you awake too. Just like the happy. Is the Cal Arts guy still there? Is there a Cal Arts guy here? Somebody's asking if the Cal Arts guy is still here.
Yeah, he left a while ago.
Okay. Okay, if you want to see the puzzle up close again, we have the gnome, still missing a piece from the hat. We have the sea of yellow that this guy here is working on. We have the bill that is slowly being assembled, along with most of our outside. Over here, we have the parts that are part of the coded, probably coded message. Oh, my Twitter account is ONG May, spelled MEI, so it's like ONGMEI. Yeah, I heard like people were planning on making fan art. I haven't. I think one of us had fan art.
Yeah,
one of them that wasn't me had fan art. I don't remember which one. I was looking through. That's why I was actually looking through the Tumblr tags for a while before I started streaming.
I might as well make a Twitter and a Tumblr.
It'll come. Art takes time. I'm sure it'll come because I think people are already calling us like the puzzle team or something. I actually looked up that tag first. I was trying to see if there was a puzzle team tag. Huh? I'm sure you've been on the stream, I just don't know really who you are. I don't know who you are. I'd ask you who you are, but I guess you don't want to reveal the stream. Oh yeah, I saw the fan art of me that Snadger did. It was like really, really cool. And I guess it was before it took the group shot, so nobody knew what I was actually wearing. But like, I kind of liked like the clothes that like she drew me in, because it seemed like it was like dipper kind of clothes, but it was still very much like a Cipher hunt thing. Dipper would never wear a Bill Cipher t-shirt.
Massive puzzle pieces everywhere.
Yeah.
Also, the reason why no one will know who I am is because I haven't done anything since.
Nobody knew who I was until yesterday.
That's true. Well, they probably won't know like this. Because it's one thing. Look at that bow tie there. That's one nice little
I've been like realizing like people like who've met me in the past are probably like realizing like now. Like when I went to Fanime, I was in like this. There was this like Disney Extended Universe gathering, and like there was a huge amount of Gravity Falls cosplayers there. So like I had been a part of like that group. Like we kind of ended up having to. Oh, if you saw the kind of like Gravity Falls gathering that kind of split off from the Disney Extended gathering, I was in that. And I was actually Bill Cipher through most of the rest of anime too, in various forms. I also volunteered a lot, so I was sitting around a lot.
Volunteer actually is a good way to make up money, but like you only do it if you hate crazy. Because that's the only way to make your money back. Not sleep.
Yeah. To really get your money back volunteering, you do have to do an all-nighter.
17 in your pocket.
Also, it helps you get there day zero and grab jobs super. But also, I was in the cosplay chess, because that was like my. And I'm gonna go to the cosplay chess thing. So I was in the performance, and I wasn't very happy with the performance, and that wasn't like, but that was the thing. I did. And probably all these people are gonna go search that now on YouTube, and suddenly it's gonna get an explosion of people. And Hat Man. No, I haven't seen it yet.
We were too late, but apparently Jason did the Lammy.
I heard that, and I'm gonna watch the whole. I'm just gonna watch the whole. Yeah, like it seems like it was kind of like a makeshift Gravity Falls convention.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna watch the whole thing.
I say it felt like anime at first. Like early
Oh, now they're singing the Lammy Lammy dance in the chat now.
I was kind of sad. I was at AX's Ford day one, and I barely got any pictures of my Ford.
Yeah, I was kind of a little disappointed. Like I did get like some people. I got
Super full.
one or two.
It was always crowded. Cause like when I went, it was. Huh? It was really hot. There was way too many lines, and it was crowded. The problem got so crowded that it was hard to figure out where.
Are they
Like,
calling you Disco Girl? Is that what's up?
I think they're playing I think they're gonna sing Disco Girl now.
Okay. I was like,
yeah, no. So I remember getting lost a couple of times because I couldn't figure out like where everything was. Because there's too many people.
Yeah, last year at Fanime they fixed the line con problem, and then this year they broke it again.
Wait, what?
Fanime is known for having line con, where like you stand in line for hours to get your badge.
This is the con!
Yeah, some people like the line. Some people.
AX, like the first day of
We
AX.
could do that. We could go outside and sing stuff.
outside and sing
Yeah, I
Bare
know.
Naked Lady.
They did
Or what's the Pussycat? Like
baggage
86
that
times
day.
with one. It's not unusual.
and then gave up. They gave up. Yeah. They completely gave up because it was the line was ridiculous. The line to get your badge.
Okay. Somebody wants somebody to take a photo of the bill body so far and post it. I can't do that because I'm straight. She's gonna do it. She's on it. Oh, they're singing "Taking Over Midnight" now. Oh, I had that on my playlist to the ride over, and the first. Okay. Might be my connection starting to get weird again, but if you guys can stand the brinking, I will try to keep it going for as long as I can until I have to restart it again and fix the connection. Okay, this is the puzzle. So over here we have the bill, and I'm thinking that I've been thinking for a while, but I'm thinking that it probably is actually two puzzles going on right now, I guess. We matched some of the symbols up to
That gnome doesn't have any blacklight on it though.
it's getting laggy apparently, and the camera's been cutting out, and so yes. So you're gonna stream then? So okay. So everybody.
Space MATHERS.
Okay, and I will tweet that too. So, I'm gonna be stopping this one so she can take over. So that will go over and